Hey, good morning.
Morning,
How are you
morning.
beautiful girls doing?
We're all good. How are you guys?
Great.
Good. How was your weekend?
Beautiful and very, very amazing.
Yep.
Anything special, interesting that happened?
At the church, we had a giterane, that's how they call it, right? It was an amazing one and we had a great time.
Yeah, so energy for the week and new plans for the week.
Plans for the week, learning to be better people. And I think.
Let's go do so. Yep.
Yes. So we have the opinion poll today. You know, it's Tuesday, so you know how we do it. We have an interesting topic, just in case you haven't taken a look at it yet. Just hop on Instagram right now, KC2 Online, on our story, and you can get a glimpse of what we're going to talk about in a few. So stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Hey, so opinion poll. I definitely love this topic and I can't wait to see what we say about it.
Yep. So this one is a complicated one and, a tough one at the same time. So just as Martina said, just in case you haven't been on our KC2 Online Instagram storyline, here's what we're going to be discussing about. So envy, we are going to be talking about envy. Some people misunderstand envy to be jealousy and all that. And we're here to clear the air before we go on and tell you the topic. So envy itself is the desire to have a quality, possession, lack, or other desirable thing belonging to someone else, thinking or feeling like you can admire people and get whatever that they have. So the question is, does envy inspire us or make us bitter in a way? So that's what we're going to be discussing about, and let's see what you people have to say about it.
First of all, describing the term envy, you said that it's most people take it to be jealousy. But I want to ask you this question. When you put envy and jealousy together, it's like they're twins, right?
Almost, but they're different. It doesn't mean the same thing.
What differs it to be the same?
Well, okay, so before we go maybe into the dictionary and checking the real definition of jealousy, I think jealousy is the need to feel entitled to have something that somebody else wants, and envy is a desire. A desire is something like you aspire to get this thing, it's not too much, like you're not entitled to get it, so I think that's the difference. Jealousy is just feeling like something that Martina has belongs to me, should be mine. And then the envy is the need, is the desire to be like, I aspire to be like Martina, I want to have what she has. It's just a desire. So I think that's the difference between jealousy and envy at the same time.
Okay. So maybe Tina should go first and tell us what she thinks about the story.
You had started.
No, I was just clarifying something.
Okay. So, like she said, there's a difference between envy and jealousy. And jealousy, maybe to add on to what she said, is going the extra mile to, be bitter against something that someone already has. And so it makes you a cruel person. You start taking out actions against that person or that something that you're trying to acquire, whilst being envious is you aspire to have that something. And I feel like does it make us, the question is,
does it make us better? I mean, does envy inspire us or make us bitter?
Yeah, so I believe being envious, although it kind of has some sort of extraness to it, but I believe it does inspire us in a way. It's your choice to make it's your choice to find a way of controlling it and making sure that it doesn't take you to the jealousy side or making you a bitter person. But let's say we all have dreams. We all have aspirations, we all have goals, we all have that short-term goals and long-term goals. And so someone out there might have that certain job that you want in the future, that you would like to, a certain position that you'd like to be in the future. And so I feel like you can be like, oh, I envy what that person has right now. And then being envious of that certain position in that particular time can make you work for what you want, so that in that due time you can be able to achieve that something. So I feel like if in a certain way one should always have something that they're envious about, because that means that you always have
It becomes like a reminder.
Yes, a reminder, or it will always make you have a certain goal that you want to attain. Because once you're not envious of something, or once you don't have anything that you're trying to aspire to be, then there's no meaning of life. That means you'll always be stagnant, and that means there's nowhere to go in life if you have no goals, if you have no aspirations. So in my head, I feel like envious is on the same line as aspirations. So if I want to have that certain bag, that certain car, inshallah, that certain job, you need to be able to want it in order for you to want to achieve it. And so that is the line in which I will take the envious route in. Not necessarily you feeling like just because that certain person has it, then you want to go out of your way to attain what they have instead of working for you to be in the same position. It's not about being cruel or going out of your way to make sure that you're going to sabotage what they already have just to attain that something. Being envious should just give you motivation, is the word that I was looking for. It should be a sort of a motivation for you to attain that certain thing that you want. So in my book, it inspires me as opposed to it making me bitter. But then again, sometimes it's not everyone is the same. So
when it becomes too much, you get attached.
Exactly, yes. You get attached, you start taking the wrong route, and that is not right. So you just need to draw a certain line between envious and jealousy, or it making you a better person or a bitter person.
Oh, that's nice. That was a very good explanation of it. So, first of all, envy inspires us. That's one thing I'm gonna say. And why am I saying it inspires us? It's because when you look at somebody who has something that you wish to have, it makes you not bitter, but it makes you want to get it and attain it. And you work so hard to get it. If envy was not in this world, then some people would not be who they are today. Because it's like, I love this that I'm saying on the screen. If only I had her looks, if only I had her lifestyle, if only I had his success, if only I had his youth. So everyone has something they envy each other for, you know. So let's say, for example, you sing and you're a good singer, and I'm like, oh, I wish I had such a voice like hers. Or if she's a good presenter, oh my God, I wish I could present like her, you know. So it's something that pushes you. At a moment when it can make you stagnant, like one of you said it, I think it was her. When you think about it and don't act upon it, you remain there.
That's
like,
what the jealousy.
You don't shake. That's when Nono has that one Muka movie of jealousy. Yeah. But when you look at it and you want it, and you work hard for it, it makes you get there, or even get even much better than what you think you should have attained. So personally, I feel like envy it's like a booster in one's life. If you see someone and you're their role model, and you envy what they have, it makes you feel like, you know what, I want this as well, I need this as well. So I think it's literally that for me, and I feel like it's a catalyst in one's life. It might not make you bitter. Jealousy is what makes you bitter, not envy. Envy, someone might tell you, I see a future and I'm so envy for you. I feel so like so in Kinyarwanda there are two words, ishari, and then there is ifuhe, right? I don't know if it's the same thing, but someone might tell you mufti ifuhe jishi when I look at you and I feel like there is somewhere you're heading to, and there's something you're doing that should even push you more, you know. Someone might have ishari, which is the jealousy.
The jealousy part.
They look at you, they want what you have, they want it, but they're not working towards their life to attain even better than what you have. So I think envy inspires us. It doesn't make us bitter. Rather, jealousy is what makes us bitter.
So that's what I think, as well as you guys said it. I think envy can be compared to role models, in one way or another. I think when you're envious of something or someone, then, it gives you the motives, it gives you the motivation, it gives you the strength to keep on going to attain what you already have. And, just a quick example. When I was growing up, I used to watch Evelyn's News. every time on RTV.
Right.
And I was like, I aspired to be like her because of what she was having that I admired, and
You've
I
always
wanted
wanted to be a journalist.
brother. Yes, like she inspired me to be like what she was doing, because you know, if you are a young kid who grew up on RTV, Evelyn was, you know, the face of
Evelyn
RTV
and
all the time. Exactly. So you know,
Shush.
exactly. So you get to be inspired, but by what other people have that you feel like you can also have. And I think envy inspires us, but then when you get too much attached, that's when you become a fan of someone, and there's this obsessiveness, yes, is the word. This thing that happened to Justin Bieber, people started coming up to his house, they started popping up. It becomes too much and you feel like you're entitled. So I think it depends on your person. It depends on how much you control, you're looking up to someone. So I think you might need to balance on it. If it inspires you, don't feel too much attached. There's even something that people advise: aspire to be like someone, but do not be like them, as in, not totally like them. Learn from them and be yourself. Get something that they have, but not completely being them. So I think it inspires us, and if it makes you bitter, then you should, check on yourself, check on the circles of the people that you have. It shouldn't make you bitter. It should inspire you in one way or another.
Yes,
Yeah.
and like you said, the things of saying, I wish I had this, I wish I was like this, or I wish I was this person. Instead of saying, I wish I was this person, you can at least want to learn to have some attributes or some characteristics as a person, but you shouldn't endeavor to be a person, because like we're all made in our own unique ways, and there is no one who is the same as the other. So that element of where you want to be like someone is where the whole jealousy thing comes in. You start being obsessive and you start feeling like you want to copy you want to copy that person's each and everything of them, and that means you're being a copycat. You're not being unique. You're just making it all psychotic and everything, which is not right.
Yeah, and exactly. You even end up losing yourself in the moment. And I didn't get to put this video of the reel. They were talking about it, but if you watched it, you heard how what is her name? The
Adrian.
big one. Lonely, sorry for using that term. So it is Lonely. So she was just saying how she looked up to some people and wished that she had the lives that the life that other people had, not knowing that even those people were aspiring to be like her. So we lose ourselves in the moment, trying to be like how Tracy is. You forget to embrace what you already have, not even thinking that you're also inspiring other people in the moment. So you can take an example, inspired to be like somebody, but do not forget yourself, and do not forget to celebrate the little things that you have in your life. Yep. So let's see what people, commented and shared about it on our Instagram page. We have about 6 comments, and the first one is coming from Weledi Rwanda. He says the word itself sounds bitter, and put a laughing emoji. Then Ephraim 3 said yes. Shema Chris 6 says somehow makes us bitter because someone can be tired of taking his things, so it's better if you attain your own things, they said. Then James Mark says it inspires us. And then the last one that we have from Ghislaine 7 says, I will say both. It inspires us to do better, but also it does make us bitter one way or another. So those are the comments that we had, and I think they're all true in their own opinions. Yeah.
So that was it for the opinion poll. Hope you guys got it right. Envy and jealousy are very different. I didn't know that, but from today's opinion poll, I got to learn. So let's go to other part of the show, and trust me, you're going to love it.